Welcome to the Psychology and Physical Training channel. Hey everyone! Ever wondered what makes a woman truly stand out? Not just in looks, but in character, mindset, and energy? A high-value woman is someone who attracts success, radiates confidence, and brings positivity to every room she walks into. Today we're diving into the 7 undeniable signs of a high-value woman. If you're someone striving to be the best version of yourself, or if you're curious about what makes a woman truly high value, then stick around. This is about recognizing the power and potential that lies within each and every one of you. Being a high value woman is a journey, not a destination. Let's get started. First up, a high value woman knows her worth. She understands her value and doesn't seek external validation to feel complete. This isn't about arrogance, no. It's about that quiet inner knowing that she is worthy of respect, love, and happiness. Think about it. Have you ever met a woman who just owns her space? She walks into a room and heads turn, not because she's trying to be noticed, but because she carries herself with such self-assurance. That's a woman who knows her worth. She doesn't tolerate disrespect, and she certainly doesn't settle for less than she deserves, whether it's in relationships, work, or life in general. She sets healthy boundaries because she understands that her time, energy, and love are precious. This woman, she doesn't let others dictate her value. She defines it for herself. She knows that her worth comes from within, from her character, her integrity, and her contributions to the world. It inspires others to step into their own power and recognize their own value. So, how do you cultivate this sense of worthiness? It starts with self-reflection, with really taking the time to get to know yourself, your strengths, your values, and what truly matters to you. Embrace that truth and watch how your life transforms. Second, emotional intelligence is a hallmark of a high-value woman. Her superpower. She's aware of her emotions, can manage them effectively, and understands how to navigate social interactions with empathy and tact. This isn't about being perfect. Oh no. We all have our moments, right? We get angry, frustrated, sad. But a high-value woman, she doesn't let her emotions control her. She takes a step back, breathes, and processes her feelings before reacting. She understands that her emotions hold valuable information, and she uses that information to make conscious choices. And you know what else? She extends that same grace and understanding to others. She's an empathetic listener, able to see things from different perspectives and connect with people on a deeper level. She doesn't shy away from difficult conversations, but she approaches them with compassion and a willingness to understand. She knows that true strength lies in vulnerability and authenticity. Think about the women in your life who exude this kind of emotional maturity. They're the ones who can calm a storm, offer a shoulder to cry on, and navigate challenging situations with grace and wisdom. And trust me, the rewards are immeasurable. The gift that keeps on giving. Next, she invests in herself. A high-value woman is always striving to grow, whether it's through education, fitness, personal development, or spiritual growth. She understands that to attract success and maintain a fulfilling life, she needs to continuously evolve. This isn't about being selfish, not at all. It's about recognizing that you are your most valuable asset. When you invest in yourself, you're investing in your well-being, your growth, and your future. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how good it feels to learn something new, to challenge yourself physically or mentally, or to simply take some time for self-care? That's you investing in yourself. A high-value woman, she gets it. She knows that growth is a lifelong journey, and she embraces it with open arms. She's not afraid to step outside of her comfort zone, to try new things, and to learn from her mistakes. She understands that the more she learns and grows, the more she has to offer the world. So, how do you start investing in yourself? It doesn't have to be complicated or expensive, and trust me, the returns on that investment will be immeasurable. Chapter 4. Finding her why. A high-value woman is driven by purpose. She has clear goals, passions, and a mission that goes beyond material success or social status. Whether she's building a business, volunteering, or focusing on her career, she's aligned with her values and works towards something bigger than herself. Now, this doesn't mean she has it all figured out. Life is a journey, and our purpose can evolve over time. But a high-value woman, she's always seeking that deeper meaning, that something that lights her soul on fire. She asks herself, what impact do I want to make in the world? What legacy do I want to leave behind? And she uses those answers to guide her decisions and actions. Think about the women who inspire you most. They're often the ones who are deeply connected to their purpose, who are making a difference in the world, whether it's big or small. They're the ones who are living authentically, pursuing their passions, and using their gifts to make a positive impact. So, how do you find your purpose? It starts with listening to your heart, to that inner voice that whispers your truth. And trust me, when you're living in alignment with your purpose, everything else falls into place. Chapter 5. Confidence and Humility, a Balancing Act. Next, a high-value woman strikes the perfect balance between confidence and humility. She's sure of herself and her abilities, but she's also open to learning and growth. She doesn't boast or feel the need to prove her worth to others. Instead, her confidence is quiet yet strong. You see, true confidence isn't about being the loudest voice in the room or seeking constant validation. It's about knowing your strengths, owning your accomplishments, and being comfortable in your own skin. A high-value woman, she doesn't need to tear others down to build herself up. She celebrates the successes of others because she knows that their light doesn't diminish her own. She's open to feedback, willing to learn from her mistakes, and always striving to improve. She understands that humility isn't about being small, it's about making space for growth and connection. Think about the women you admire for their confidence. They're often the ones who are comfortable in their own skin, who don't feel the need to pretend to be someone they're not. They're the ones who lift others up, who are always willing to lend a helping hand, and who approach life with a sense of grace and humility. And trust me, when you embrace your true self, confidence and humility will naturally follow. Chapter 6. Independent but loving, a heart that's open and free. A high-value woman is independent, but she's also loving and nurturing. She enjoys her own company, can take care of herself, and doesn't rely on others for her happiness. But she also knows how to give love generously to those she cares about. Now, independence doesn't mean she has to do everything on her own. It means she's comfortable in her own skin, she knows her worth, and she doesn't need a partner to complete her. She's perfectly content spending time with herself, pursuing her passions, and creating a life she loves. But she also understands the importance of connection, of intimacy, and of sharing her life with others. She's a loyal friend, a loving partner, and a compassionate human being. She gives her love freely, without expectation of anything in return. She understands that love is not about possession or control. It's about freedom and respect. Think about the women in your life who embody this beautiful balance of independence and love. They're the ones who are comfortable in their own skin, who don't need to be in a relationship to feel complete, but who also know how to love deeply and fiercely. They're the ones who inspire you to be your best self, who challenge you to grow, and who support you unconditionally. Trust me, when you find this balance, you'll attract love and abundance into your life in ways you never thought possible. Chapter 7. She uplifts others. A rising tide lifts all boats. The final sign of a high-value woman? She uplifts others. Whether it's through mentorship, friendship, or simple acts of kindness, she's always looking for ways to support those around her. She's not competitive in a toxic way. She believes in building others up, not tearing them down. You see, a high-value woman, she understands that we're all in this together. She knows that her light doesn't diminish when she helps others shine. It multiplies. She celebrates the successes of others, offers encouragement when they're feeling down, and uses her voice to advocate for those who need it most. She's a natural mentor, always willing to share her wisdom and experience to help others succeed. Think about the women who have made a difference in your life. They're often the ones who believed in you, who encouraged you to pursue your dreams, and who celebrated your victories as if they were their own. They're the ones who make you feel seen, heard, and valued. And that, my friends, is the true mark of a high-value woman. Outgrow, embrace your high-value journey. So there you have it. These are the 7 key signs of a high-value woman. If you recognize these traits in yourself or someone else, know that you or they are on the path to becoming, or already are, an extraordinary woman. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below on what traits you think define a high-value woman. Thanks for watching. And remember, being high value isn't about perfection. It's about growth, strength, and being authentically you. And if you like this video, Do not forget to subscribe and follow the Psychology and Physical Training channel for more videos. Thanks for joining me today on this journey.